I don't know why a university will go and take over 1,000 hectares of land. For what purpose? Is on Wike. Okay, what university is that? FCC Minister Isom Wike has sharply criticized the University of Abuja for holding vast tracts of undeveloped land, questioning the institution's land use priorities during an inspection visit to Giri district. The minister's comments came during a tour of an area where an access road is being developed for the EFCC Academy. Wetin be EFCC Academy? You want to recruit more liars into the EFCC. Okay now. During the inspection, Wike identified extensive vacant lands reportedly allocated to the University of Abuja. Okay. In a media coverage by Channels TV, Wike declared, "This tour has opened our eyes as to the kind of land that the university has acquired." Wike and land they be 5 and 6. The way is always particular about lands. You know they see land for your eyes. It's a university. Something might come up one day and probably a new course or something, and they need to build a department for that. They could use that land rather than looking for an axis. Maybe they'll now go and look for one place outside that they'll be doing the course. Why not just leave the land for there? What do you want to do with it? You have seen one estate that you want to build on the land, Abi? It has opened your eyes. Anything land like this, you must find him there. I mean, it's not acceptable. You can't deny development to the people. I don't know why a university will go and take over 1,000 hectares of land. For what purpose? For school, for education. I mean, we've been to universities and we've gone around to schools in Ghana. Why are you comparing Ghana to Nigeria? Is Ghana Nigeria? You're using Ghana to compare your own Nigeria. This man, grabbing land is not the whole thing. It's just for development purposes. The minister emphasized that many universities with smaller land allocations have managed to build superior infrastructure. He stressed that educational institutions should prioritize quality facilities and construction rather than simply accumulating extensive property holdings. Finally, there's a video of Isom Wike. Finally, is out. Yes, probably he's back from where he went to, because, of course, for his videos to be showing like this, then he's back. Wike also clarified an important legal distinction regarding land ownership in the Federal Capital Territory, stating that possession of a certificate of occupancy does not constitute absolute ownership. Why? Why does it not mean that I have the ownership of the place? I have my C of O. They've paid for it or whatever it is. So, why are you saying that it does not guarantee that they are the absolute owner of the land in question? This man and grabbing of land, no be small thing. A new course can come up one day. We are growing, we are growing, we are expanding. A new course can come up one day. A new research can come up one day, and they will need to build institutes for those things. Those land will come in handy at that time. Now, wow. Peter Onakalamba says, how many hectares of land does Wike own as a person? Only Rivers State. Help me ask him. Ask him. Pius Imogieme says, Oga, it's a university. Keep your eyes off their land. You have freelance in PH, undeveloped. If you had continued with a greater Port Harcourt project, PH would have been opened than it is now. Abuja attracted investors and have everywhere developed, but Rivers in your regime did not. And you have massive land in international air, undeveloped. Imagine. So what's your business with the school having undeveloped lands? This man and Wahala 5 and 6. Deborah James says the truth is that 1,000 hectares is way too much. People criticizing Wike do not really know what a hectare of land looks like. You don't know what a hectare of land looks like. When did University of Abuja start? Somebody saying that Abuja just started not quite long ago. There are much more facilities coming in later as an institution. I don't think 1,000 hectares is too much. It's not. Have you gone to University of Lagos? I don't know how many hectares the University of Lagos is, but of course, you need all of those things. They'll build hostels, they'll build staff quarters, they'll build a University of Abuja secondary school, primary school, and all of those things. They need it. So what do you mean by why would they take over 1,000 hectares? What do you want to do with it? You want to take over, Abi? This man, Felix Uko says, if it's up to 1,000, there's something wrong somewhere. Please, let's use part of it for farming and develop where necessary. The bush is even a threat. Of course, they could use some of it for farming because they are going to have agricultural department. Are they not going to have? Of course, they are going to have agricultural department, and they are going to be using some of the lands for farming as well, for livestock and all of that. So what's wrong with that? Why you don't dey eye? And whenever you see land like this, eye go just dey shine. Dey shine. Now what? Hashim Sharif says it's because you don't know the value of education and expansion. Yes, even as it is now, even if they've been there for long, why do you think some schools are having annex? Schools like Lasso, they are having annex in another place because they don't have space to build in the normal school that they have, so they will go to another place and go and buy a property. Anyway, one thing, they might just do a research on something and find the solution to one problem, and then they'll say, okay, let's start training people on this thing because it's very important. Maybe it's diabetes, something or whatever. They have to build a department for that. They need the land. They will now go and look for another land elsewhere or go and build it outside the school. This man should be thinking forward. They always think about now. They don't think about the future. Olupamile Bakare says, with all the land grabbing and the stolen money, see how rotten his skin is still looking. It is well. Your demon horse are eating you alive, me wicked and wicked, or waiting be the name self. It is well. That man is sick. Something is wrong with him. I'm sure he just came back, because that time that they said that he collapsed, if it was the wicked that I know, he would have done a video now to come outside and say, now see, I dey here, nothing can happen to me. He would even call his singers to come and sing song. But now, after many days, they are showing his video and look at him still looking really sick. Something is wrong with him, but he would not hear. Now all these things go, they fight up and down, going from one place to another. It is well. Fatima Ali says, you never know drunkard. Don't you know that university expands gradually and needs a lot of space for future development? Did you really pass through university? I doubt it. I doubt. I don't think so. Brahma Musa says, UK is a great leader but shallow-minded. People will argue with me. Myopic mindset people will hate him. I'm telling you, so myopic. They will need the land. The school just started when? So they're going to need it. They're still going to build more facilities there. I don't understand how the man behaves like that. Kenneth says, this man's foolishness knows no bound. The ignoramus hasn't asked the military why they need all the land on the same axis as Junior Abuja. Oh, this is what you get when idiots are elevated beyond their competence and capacity. Like they are so as in their mind is so limited. No development thinking, no forward thinking. Now what? My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Right. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.